Welcome to Spin Dive with your hosts, Pern, Dave, and Joanne.
A fun, fast, occasionally unhinged look back at the cultural moments that shaped our lives.
We're diving into the trends, headlines, icons, and events you forgot you remember. And some you wish you hadn't.
Spin it. 1974. All right, so we are on tornado watch tonight.
Yeah, right.
Joanne is in Texas, and they are under a tornado watch, or is it a warning? Which is the
Watch or warning?
Which one is worse?
I don't
watch.
It's not that one.
know. Okay.
It's the warning.
It's the warning.
Right.
But this is how I know how bad the storms are going to be.
Okay.
By the cat. So.
Oh, your cat goes and hides?
Yes. So our
Cat's
old
putting away
cat
food
Tuxie.
Yeah.
Our old cat
Stocking away.
Stocking
Tuxie.
cat food and water.
Tuxie would go up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And depending upon what level he settled on, that was how bad the storm was going to be. So it was like a 2-level storm or a 4-level storm.
Okay.
So then Jasper started, he loved Tuxie. He started following Tuxie's lead. So he started doing that. I don't think he likes to sit on our stairs now because they're wood, not nice carpet. So now he's coming, he's sat on my feet, and he has never, ever done this before.
Oh, wow.
So it could be a bad one.
Well, when he moves to the basement shelter, that's probably an indication.
Guess what?
to hunker
I'm
down.
so stupid. I moved to Texas and
Where
we
there are
don't
no
have a
basements.
basement.
You don't have a shelter? Don't they build them into the
You
ground?
can't go
around
to the
there?
basement of the Alamo and find Pee-wee's bike?
Wouldn't it be right
Oh.
there?
Maybe I should.
Do you know-
Maybe
do you know-
so
Do you know
Go to
people
the
still
H-E-B.
show up to the Alamo asking
to
to see
find
the basement?
Yeah,
I
just
Because of
believe it.
Pee-wee's, because of Pee-wee Herman. That's
I
like,
believe it.
yeah.
Like,
That's
why
so
would they lie
weird.
about that?
right.
Yeah.
It's in the movies.
Seriously.
So we could win a Webby tonight if Joanne gets swept away in a storm.
Oh my goodness!
Yes.
So
Let's definitely get
there is a
more listeners.
risk. We could win a Webby if Joanne
If you
is
just
Live
swept away in a
report
tornado.
during your
Live
tornado.
Live tornado.
Well, it is a warning, not a
podcast.
watch. So
Maybe also what's the Pulitzer?
Oh,
I
really?
could win a Pulitzer
For journalism?
For journalism.
There you go.
reporting
For broadcasting
Nice.
like I said, get Jim Cantori in there.
Keep thinking big.
Jim
As you can see
Cantori.
over my shoulder.
I can.
I love him so
just
much.
Can't even. Why does he have to put himself in so much
Why do
danger?
any of
though?
them? Why do
Yeah.
any
Or
news channels have to
in
put
a
their reporters in
snowstorm,
danger?
Or that we can see it if you just
right.
put a damn
It's
camera
really
out the
happening.
window.
We got it.
Yeah,
we
you
don't need
to be in the
put
middle of
someone's
it.
lives at danger, like that person in the cameraman at danger. Yeah, we got it. We
you know what they're
shit's
doing
gone
now?
south.
Now they're
But
putting
it's
them in
fun,
cars and
though.
driving them around the highway.
Oh, I saw that.
Did you see
during the
those?
last storm? Yeah, like
Yes.
Channel 9
Oh,
has
these
someone.
roads are a
She's
little
sitting
slushy,
in the car
and they're
yeah.
driving.
And they're
Like, they're
driving
actually
through the roads.
driving.
We're out on the roads, and you
Yeah,
can see
here
out of
we
the back
are.
of
You
the
can
the
see
SUV.
on
and,
495. There's a little slushy, and you may want to take it a little slow on the bridges.
and again, don't,
and you're
don't
out in
need
it.
to be in. Yeah, we don't need to be putting more people in harm's
I think
way.
the plowman and the police could let you know those stories.
Yeah, you
There
got to
is
have
no
on the
reason.
ground.
Gotcha.
On the ground reporting.
Let's put more
Right.
people in danger. That's
So,
always a good
Joanne, when
idea.
is your warning over? Your
Yeah, do you
tornado
have it?
warning?
10:30.
Oh.
So
10:30.
we are in the thick of it.
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
from
This is
3
exciting.
to 10:30. Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm
very
looking
excited.
like a reporting from Fredericksburg, Texas. The sky is an interesting mix of gray, puffy clouds,
Ooh.
very dark blue strata clouds, and the sun is setting. So some of the clouds are also pink.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that
Oh,
Take
pretty?
a
no.
picture.
Yes,
But
pretty.
looking to the south, the clouds are ominous orange and yellow.
Spooky. It's almost
Reporting
like Halloween.
live.
Reporting
Yes.
live from
Reporting
Fredericksburg.
live.
We got
Yes.
Joanne. Thanks, Joanne.
Thank
We'll check
you.
back in later.
Hopefully you're
Now,
there.
Dave with the news.
Oh, I do have correction.
Oh, we did have some corrections.
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
from
Now, I
last
know we
week.
don't do this
There were-
normally anymore, but I
yeah,
feel
there were a
that
couple this
No,
past
I love
week.
it.
there were a couple that totally kind of made me crazy.
Okay.
This one was the paranormal activity one. We didn't know how much that they actually spent to
Oh,
make
yeah,
this
to
one.
make it. Yeah.
Can you have a guess on how much
I
it
said
took for them?
100,000.
Joanne, you have a guess on how much they
spent on it.
spent to
I
make
don't
it.
even know what
25
paranormal
grand.
activity is.
It's a horror movie.
15,000.
$15,000.
And their
Wait,
return,
what?
yeah. So they spent,
Yeah, and it made over 100
$15,000.
million.
It made 193 million.
Yeah.
It almost made 200 million.
Yeah.
So that is
What?
a good return on investment. I can tell you.
Yeah,
right
What
now there's
was
like
this
four.
movie?
There's like 4 or 5 of them
There
now.
now is, and I think they have a little more budget
Yeah.
now. But yeah, the first one was basically just security cam footage from a Ring camera in the bedroom.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, and they just kind of were acting out like on the bed, and then they had like a sheet
Acting
would
out
move.
on the bed.
Well, so they'd be asleep
Spiritual
when
life.
spirits things happen to
Ghosts.
them.
Oh.
And, yeah, the paranormal stuff. And a sheet would move or a door would shut and they'd freak out and it'd all
I
be in
see.
They freak
like
out.
night vision, basically, in the
Gotcha.
camera. It wasn't like horror jump scares or anything like that. It was just the
yeah.
ominous of things just might
Things
happen to
doing
you in the dark. So,
Right.
Yeah.
And I had one then, and we'll go back to yours because I think you had another one, Dave. Mine was, I made a comment that George Clooney got nominated or for an Oscar or whatever for Nixon Frost, and it wasn't Nixon Frost. That was Ron Howard, which we then said later.
right.
I had my movies confused because George Clooney got nominated for, what was the one, Hello, Good Night, and
Oh.
Bid Farewell or something
The
like
Walter
that.
Cronkite kind of
I
reporter
think
guy.
so. Yeah. That's
the
what I
late-
was
or the-
thinking.
the
even though-
evening reporting guy.
And then I'm like, wait, I watched Frost Nixon, but yeah, then George Clooney. So maybe Joanne, you can search what that actually was called,
Yeah.
the George Clooney movie. But he got nominated. I think he acted and directed it.
Oh, okay. So he.
but it
got
was
on
it was
both
like
sides, or-
good afternoon, good night, and good
Yeah, God bless her. Something.
something.
like that.
Yeah, I don't or something like that. So
And I don't
will
have
do the
another one.
oh, you don't
research.
have it.
No, that was the only one.
Did you have any corrections, Joanne? Anything that you
Anything
heard
that
last
irked you?
week that just
Irked
just
you?
irked you?
push your little?
Dude, I have
Made
no
you
idea.
rip your ear pods out
Oh,
and
well, that's
just
good. That's good to
Good
know.
night and good luck.
There you
good
go.
night and good luck. And what year was that? Do you know?
2005.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll
So
get to
why were we
2005.
even talking about
I
that?
kind of
know,
off there.
2009.
Yeah,
off
a little
by
off. A couple of
We were
years.
way off.
yeah, 5-year buffer.
Mm. yes. Let's try to keep it let's try to keep it within a certain range of the year, please.
Yeah. Okay, so my first topic
Yes.
of 1974 was. Oh, and by the way, I'm sorry. Back before we get to 1974, I just started season 3 of Tulsa King.
Oh yeah.
The season
Oh.
2 cliffhanger. Oh my God! I was just like,
Really?
Into 3. So you
I
just
was
immediately
and then
jumped onto 3.
and then I just went straight into
Had to
3, and I was
know.
like, all right, cool.
Well,
So-
that's good that you have that
Ooh.
ability. Yes.
Right. So it was just like, oh my God, they killed him. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Nobody's
Right.
safe on the show.
No
if you
one
watch it,
ever
no one is safe.
No. And I think that's with any show anymore. I think you almost have to hold that in because they just don't care.
Yeah.
Like they'll just throw those twists in.
Right. Anyway, so that's my Tulsa King update. I should
Yeah.
be done with that by next week. So
No, I finished
Okay.
Landman. So
Keep us posted.
you finished. Oh yeah, you finished Landman. Yeah, the car crash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that was
Right.
amazing. Like
Yes.
when he's like,
Jesus, God.
yeah, he's like, God,
Yes.
what are you gonna throw
What
me
the
next? And then like
hell?
a tire blows out
That
on a
was
car,
pretty
and an
good.
accident
Right
like,
in front of him.
pile up, and he skids to
Yes.
safety. And
Pretty good.
yeah,
Now I don't need to watch it.
No,
There you go.
you're already up
no,
to
that's just
up to
one. It's
speed.
just one. Scene,
No, that's the
but
whole
it's-
movie. That's the,
The whole show
series.
is all about the car
Whole
builds up to
all
this car
2
accident.
seasons came to right there. That
To that
moment.
car accident. No,
all you need
it
to
didn't.
know.
That's just one scene.
All you
in
need
the-
to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So back to the 70s.
The 70s.
Joanne's favorite genre.
She loves the
Yay,
70s.
1974.
You only, well, you only have 8 more of those.
I know because we're knocking 2
We
out.
got 2 out
Got
already.
2 out. My first topic was leisure.
Yes.
So in 1974, it was dominated by home-centric activities,
Oh,
with 46% of people just wanting to stay home and watch TV.
okay. Do you know why though? I know why.
Because the 70s TV shows?
No, because the 70s was the energy crisis and people couldn't drive. There was gas issues.
Yeah, the gas
the gas shortages and everything
I
were
thought it
in
was
that
later.
time
I thought it
frame.
was later in the
It was
70s,
right in there
but-
though. It was in the middle of all of that. And I remember the odd evens. Do you remember that?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Where you would
Oh,
have
my
to get
Lord.
gas only if your inspection sticker was odd or even.
Oh, I do. Yeah. I
Oh
remember
no, I thought it was your license plate.
No, because I think it was the
Oh,
inspection
but it-
stickers
okay.
where it showed the month.
Yes.
Right? We're able to use that.
Yes, we
Interesting.
had to wake up some ungodly hour, my mom put us in the back of the Pinto.
The Pinto,
my
lovely.
gosh.
We
And
had a
we
Pinto
drove.
also. It was
There you
blue.
go. It must have been though like 78 or something.
Yeah, it would have
because-
been in that
Yeah,
time
it would have
frame,
been
yeah.
later.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that. But she put us in the car really early in the morning with blankets, sleeping bags, pillows, and then we would drive up to Oakton Shopping Center to wait in line at the Shell station
Mhm.
Wow.
for hours.
Yeah, it was a good line.
Hours.
Right.
Good line.
It's, yeah. I
It probably
remember
still
waiting.
only cost like 50 cents a gallon, but
Yeah, exactly.
But-
It was definitely under. It was definitely
Yes.
under $1.
Yeah, but
Probably,
I
yeah,
mean, but the
50 to 70
shortages
cents.
were the problem.
Yeah, and just not enough.
Yeah, they
Which is
would
crazy.
run out.
So other favorites, pastimes, reading. 14% of people like to stay home and read.
Wow.
And then
Okay.
12% liked dining out. So
Huh.
yeah.
we never used to dine out.
So it
ever.
also was the year that marked the rise of disco
Of course.
and the
Gosh.
polyester leisure suit.
Oh gosh. So you're telling me
Ooh,
this
nice.
1974 is what started my hatred.
Exactly.
The 70s.
The
height.
discos and
It was the height of
yes,
it, wasn't it?
polyester leisure suits.
Yes.
So,
Awesome.
yeah, which that was
I listened to a lot of disco songs.
you
Do
did?
you still?
Yeah, no, in my rotation. Yeah.
Oh, disco.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I was
I'm
never
not into it.
a lover or a hater of disco. I mean, I loved the Bee Gees. I mean, they were
Mhm,
technically
right.
disco.
Oh, yeah. Mhm,
The whole Staying
ABBA.
Alive thing, and yeah, ABBA. ABBA,
Cool
I
again.
can take in little doses. I can't just put on an ABBA record. and
But if
listen
they
to,
pop
like-
on, you might.
yeah, I won't
linger.
change the channel.
Right.
I'll be like, oh, okay,
Oh, it's ABBA.
right. A lot of people were staying home playing board games and card games like
Oh, nice.
Scrabble. Scrabble was huge.
Oh,
And any sort of card game like
Mhm.
Pinochle or
Uno.
Cribbage.
or- yeah, exactly, cribbage.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Stuff like that.
Where you have multiple people in it.
The leisure suit came out, like I said, and it came
Mhm.
out with its wide collars,
Nice.
Oh my
which, you know,
gosh.
which was like the shoulder pads of the 80s, the wide
Mhm.
collars of the 70s.
So the one thing that I remember is that my parents went to a Halloween costume, and my mom and dad
Party?
dressed up in 70s outfits. And I remember the picture they took. It was a Polaroid picture of him in the leisure suit and
Right.
the flared out collar.
Nice.
The shirt underneath was one of those paisley. It's hard to say. Paisley ones, and it was red and everything. Even I think the outfit was like a greenish color. It was very scary. But he also had the hat, and he kind of looked like the pimp, and my mom looked like the hooker. And I was like, wow,
Mom looked
that's
like a hooker?
interesting. In the
Oh my
picture, it
God.
kind of looked like
That's
that.
what it
where,
looks like.
but they
That's
were
funny.
kind of doing the leisure suit and disco thing.
Right, but
Oh,
your
wow.
mom, but you just called your mom, said
Yes.
she looked like a hooker.
Yes, and this will be
Yeah.
wonderful to hear
There you
next
go, Nancy.
next
I
Monday
know.
when I get that
Aw.
call.
Exactly.
When she when the correction,
like a hooker?
the
I was
correction
supposed to
next
be Jackie O.
that correction for the next broadcast will be very fun.
Exactly.
Very fun.
Actually, maybe we can get a voice note from your mom.
I might
A
have to
rebuttal-
record
a
that
rebuttal
one.
voice note. That
Yeah,
we can
let's
drop
record
in.
that
Like,
one.
Nancy, how do you feel about that?
Yes, we might have to have
Your
her
son
on
just called you a
next
hooker.
week. Yes, that'll be good. Yes, and in rebuttal, yes, that's a
Gotcha.
good one. But I do remember that one picture, and it had that whole disco-y kind of feel.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Swear it
So,
was
and
a
on
big
TV,
thing.
people were watching All in the Family. That 49% of people
Yes.
that were staying home.
We're
All
doing
in
the
the Family
all in the
was
family
huge.
thing.
And no, I'm just saying that was part of the leisure stuff.
Mm-hmm,
And then hobbies included sewing.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
Hey.
working on home
they
repairs.
had to do their disco
and
outfit.
listening to records was quite common.
Really?
Okay.
Yep.
The LPs, huh?
Yep.
Hmm.
So, and then the other leisure activities, going to movies or the theater, which
Hmm.
still is
A big thing, but
Yeah.
back then,
But in the 70s, like, yeah, it was packed. But, in the 70s, when movies were released, they would stay in the theaters for like a year.
Oh gosh, like yeah,
Really?
because
Yeah.
their rotation was okay. So you didn't have the mega theater,
Yeah.
right? You only had 2 or 3 screens,
Oh,
maybe.
yes.
Mhm.
At best,
Uh-oh.
And
Single or 2 screens.
Yeah, and there wasn't the mass of people either, so
Yeah.
you still had small audiences. So they had to run for a while,
Yeah.
and
Which I'll get
putting
in-
them on celluloid. I mean,
Yeah. And so we'll get into movies in my next segment. And
Sweet.
we'll talk more about that. So then,
nice. Oh, the ones that are out then.
yeah, the ones that were out in
74.
1974.
Super duper.
Yeah, I know there's some good ones.
All right,
too.
Joanne, hit me with your icons.
Icons
Icons
of
of
1974.
1974.
Okay, so we
Well,
haven't done this one yet. So this will be
This is
interesting
new,
on your tape.
Because we don't know how, yeah.
Yeah.
You stole my thunder a little bit with ABBA, talking about ABBA,
Oh, well, we really did.
but that's okay. This
good
is
one,
a
though.
throwback to 2 weeks ago.
Well, as long as we didn't steal your tornado, because that's going to
Yes,
give us
because
away.
it's coming. Is it there
No,
yet?
but
Is it there yet? Update.
We just had a huge thunder, and the cat was.
oh, yeah. It didn't run
Okay.
to the shelter. It
Stand
hasn't
by,
run to the
stand by.
shelter yet, though.
A throwback to 1971. 1974 was actually the year that Richard Nixon resigned. So
Resigned, yeah.
So the Watergate
Resigned, yeah.
scandal, all the Watergate players.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was 1974.
Mhm.
Muhammad Ali and George Foreman with the Rumble in the Jungle.
Yep, I was going to mention that, but
Yep.
yep.
Diane von Furstenberg, fashion icon because she designed her wrap dress
Okay.
Oh.
in 1974, which people still wear to this day. I mean, that's
Wow.
how much of an icon
Wow.
she is. 50 years later,
To
the wrap
design
dress.
The wrap
something
dress and-
so iconic that it
Yeah.
would be still alive today as a feature, meaning it hadn't like gone the way of bell bottoms or anything like that.
Right,
They're still
exactly.
utilizing it as a
Exactly.
as a
Just
feature for
classic,
dresses. That's really
simple.
cool, actually.
And through the decades, it's changed style,
Oh, yeah, right?
patterns and
And fabrics
back
and-
in the day, it had the big collars, obviously, but the classic style, you just can't go wrong with that.
Nice.
Nope.
David Bowie
Mm-hmm.
kind of was our music icon,
Yep.
if you will,
Yep. He was
along with
breaking out.
Cher.
Mhm.
Along with Cher.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, Cher, of course.
Cher going solo
Yeah.
after Sonny and Cher.
Right.
After Sonny and Cher. And Farrah Fawcett, huge
Oh.
icon of
Yep.
movies,
Television.
beauty.
The poster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The red bathing
poster.
suit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So she,
Charlie's
I would
Angels.
say maybe of all of them, she's like the biggest icon
Out of
of that
74.
year
Out of 74.
for
Oh, yeah.
everybody, right? Like everybody knew her,
Oh, yeah.
could identify with her in some way, even if it was just like, oh my gosh, I want to be her,
Right.
or what, whatever.
Yeah.
I think she was huge.
Yep. Definitely.
Those are
Nice.
my icons of
Sweet.
1974.
Sweet.
Cool. So, Dave, talk to us about some pop culture.
Okay, so
74
I had
pop culture. This is a
um,
super fast episode, too, by the
well,
way. We're going to be done with this in 10
Well, I
minutes.
have a lot of stuff. So
We have to get it in before Joanne gets swept away.
Yeah,
So-
right. Yes, we gotta hurry
Wizard of
before she
Oz.
goes away. Yes, and then she's recording from Oz. That's perfect.
Yeah.
So I had the TV premieres were The $6 Million Man,
Mhm.
Happy Days, Planet of the Apes, and Barney Miller. Those were all started in
Oh, Barney
'74.
Miller, Abe Vigoda.
The Godfather, which we mentioned in the last
Yes.
episode, the broadcast on TV was the
Oh,
first.
okay.
It was heavily edited, of course.
Of course.
For content and length. Hank Aaron breaks the Babe Ruth home run record
Okay.
at 7:15.
Nice.
The Dark Side of the Moon was released. Pink Floyd
right.
became number one. Kiss, the band Kiss, started their first national tour in the midst of all the disco starting and everything, which was part of I don't know if you remember this, but there was a promotion where there was a confliction of all the disco sucks kind of thing.
Yeah, that was in Cleveland, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and it Kiss was brought a lot of that to it. But Kiss was known for their elaborate makeup, costumes, and theatrical performances. Their concert represented the evolution of that type of genre of rock concert, where you actually were there to see a spectacle as opposed to being just hearing music.
Yeah.
Do you know what I saw the other day? It
No.
was this video was the downfall of Kiss, and it was the one where they didn't wear their makeup.
Oh, really?
And
When they
were
did
all
Animal.
walking-
Was that I Was Made for Loving
Was
You?
it? Maybe.
think.
Maybe.
I
It
think.
was in the 80s.
And that was their
But they were
video
like-
where they took their makeup
Yeah.
off. And
Yeah, that was it. We did not need to see that.
I was made for loving you, baby.
kind of liked that one. That was
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah, there were a couple off the Animal album that was pretty good.
Yeah.
But that also set the stage for glam rock and arena rock because they actually were selling out huge arenas once they started
with their pyrotechnics and
the spitting blood and the flames and all the fireworks and everything. I went to one concert that was Kiss, and that was kind of an afterthought. Like the guy had an extra ticket, and I just went. Yeah. I didn't have any reason to see Kiss because I didn't have a lot in my background that was Kiss. I had old Kiss, but not any of the new stuff. But yeah, it is even then, which was in the 90s when that was in. Right. The show
was that the reunion tour?
I think it was kind of. Yeah.
And it went on for 3 years.
Yeah, it was kind of a long little. Have to make the money when you can make it. I mean, if Gene Simmons taught us anything, but
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, make it while you can. But the spectacle of it all, it's just a different show than anything I've been to.
Right.
I mean, and I went to Queensway when they did the whole
Empire record.
Mindcrime, when they did Mindcrime.
Oh, Operation
They did the whole
Mindcrime,
Mindcrime, and they did the whole show in the middle of the concert. And then they had their new stuff on both ends. But yeah. Right. One of the 20th century's most significant archaeological finds was in 1974. Do you have any idea an archaeological find might be?
God, no.
None at all?
King Tut.
Nice try. This would have been the Terracotta Army found in China. And basically this represented the army that was going to travel with the first emperor into the afterlife. Right. And it was pristine. Just everything about them were just all cut into terracotta, and they were so lifelike. That's what impressed everything. And it was everything that would have been in an army. So it was soldiers, horses, carriages, everything, armory, everything. And it was underscoring the universal quest for immortality and the power of legacy. So the Chinese culture came out in all this and became a big thing, which actually all that art and of Chinese culture traveled to different museums as associated with that.
Right.
I wanted to see them. They were here or in Virginia at some point. I totally miss seeing them.
Yeah, they had some traveling. Right. Yeah.
The traveling show.
Yeah. Well, they had.
Well, I remember when the King Tut did the traveling thing. What was that, 1980 or something like that?
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Just trying to get tickets.
And then
we did it in Philadelphia when we went into Philadelphia and got to see it. So it was an interesting.
Yeah, my mom took us, and I just remember waiting in line forever, and then us walking by it, going, "Oh, okay, it looks just like the pictures."
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, right.
Did we have to wait like 6 hours for this?
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah. Well, you want to see it in real life.
I guess.
Touch it. And then I also had the launch of the Rubik's Cube.
Oh, yeah.
Which is still today kind of a big ass thing.
Absolutely.
It was first introduced in Hungary. It marked a significant moment in puzzles and pop culture. Since then, 350 million have been made.
Wow.
Do you know the 6 colors that are on a Rubik's Cube?
Red, blue, green, yellow, and white.
You're missing one. And orange.
Oh.
Yep, and orange. Yep, you got them all. That's good. Do you know how many possible configurations there are?
6 billion.
It's like a billion.
43 quintillion. Because there's it's 9 by 9, or it's 9 by 9 cube.
9 by 9 by 9 by 9 by 9.
Yeah. So you've got that multiplied whatever. There was a contest that comes out of this called speed cubing, not to be confused with gleaming the cube. The World Cubing Association was established associated with that, and a robot was programmed to generate the world record, a Guinness World Record of 0.38 seconds to solving the cube, whereas the human record is 4.34 seconds.
I was about to say, well, isn't it? Yeah, it's like
it's like
close.
Ridiculous. But I'm telling you, you can program it, and then it would just take the amount of a supercomputer to try to put it all together. But
So just a couple years ago, since we've been here, my wife wanted to be able to solve a Rubik's Cube. So she watched, videos on how, the patterns and the whole, all the stuff like that. And she got to the point where she could solve a Rubik's Cube in like a minute.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like consistently.
Like you could mix it up.
I would mix it up and hand it to her,
that.
and like a minute later, she's like, okay, there you go, done.
Oh my goodness.
And she could do it in a minute and a half in that range.
She'd beat the record.
Yeah.
No, it's 4.34 seconds.
Yeah, 4.2
She should go
seconds.
for 4.34.
Yeah.
Get that down. She's a minute. She's got a little bit of
no.
work to do.
She was just happy that,
Yeah.
she could remember the steps and the process and the pattern and to be able to just, and make it like muscle memory and just do it. And
Yep. So quick ones. The UPC Universal Product Code was created. That's the barcodes on all products. Hello Kitty character was first introduced. And the birth of the hip hop culture, which would include the 4 pillars of hip hop: DJing, MCing, breakdancing, and graffiti art.
Yep.
The 4 pillars.
The 4 pillars.
you know.
Graffiti art.
Yeah. The fact that I had to look that all up is just crazy.
When you said the UPC, the barcode thing, I actually watched a video last night about the expiration dates on groceries and perishable items, and how basically they're meaningless because they're not government mandated.
No,
the FDA does not say you have to put an expiration date on there. The reason it was in the mid-late 70s, they started putting best by or use by dates on stuff so that the clerks in the grocery stores could rotate out the product and put the stuff with the closer date to the front and the new stuff in the back, and so that they could rotate the stock and they would know how long the stuff had been there. And it has nothing to do with it going bad or expiring, or like they said, the way new milk went bad is you opened it up and if it smelled and punched you in the face, you knew it was bad. Yeah. Your bread, the way you knew your bread went bad is because it grew mold. Exactly.
Or got stiff.
Yeah.
Stale.
And but now they put, the use by or best by dates on all this stuff even like canned foods and stuff. They said that stuff will last forever.
Because there's no air getting into it.
Right.
Making it bad.
Once it's sealed, it's sealed.
Unless it's dented.
But they still put a date on it.
Of course.
Yeah. So basically how all the expiration dates on food and stuff
crazy.
like that is just meaningless. And
Is there anything, okay, I know you just said that about the dates. Is there anything that if you saw the date at a certain thing, you couldn't even try to eat it?
I used to be that way with milk.
Yeah.
If it was like the next day, I'd be like, oh, I can't drink that. And now I'm just like, it's fine.
Yeah. Really, really any kind of dairy products or eggs.
Yeah.
Right.
Anything that's going to give you food poisoning.
They said even with like yogurt, like once the date's passed, it's still good.
Right.
Yeah. This is what my mother says. Hi, Mom. My mother's been listening,
She's always
especially
good.
to the 70s
Right.
episodes.
Right.
Yeah.
She always says that.
She
and
knows.
my husband too. This is what Mark does. I don't think he's listening. He shakes his milk every day. And he says by shaking it, it does something with molecules. I don't know.
Right.
So that he keeps milk like 2 weeks beyond the date.
Gosh.
Really?
You know why? It regenerates itself.
Is that true?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I never know. But
Well,
it's just disgusting.
I would think if you could drink it, you drink it. I mean, it's not,
Right?
Lisa has that kind of issue, my wife. She has those types of food issues where if a deli meat is past the date that's on it.
No, it's fine. As long as it's not smelling.
No,
and
there's a whole thing.
it'll
Cheese, sour cream cheese, anything that does have the date. She lives by that date.
No.
Oh, yeah, for
Well,
sure. I mean,
it's all
why
fake,
else is it
Lisa.
there?
It's all fake. It was all meant for stalkers to
If
know
I could
what's
scrape
old
off
and
the
what's
date,
new.
I think we'd have a lot more food. But yeah, and I would be thinner because I wouldn't have to eat it all before it goes bad.
Right.
Just stuffing it down.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, we do. We kind of, the dates are always kind of an issue.
Cool. So is that all your pop culture?
I had one more, but it's okay.
No, hit us.
Okay. The Cleveland Indians had the worst sports promotion. I don't know if you heard about this. They decided to do 10-cent beer night.
Oh, wow.
So
Why is that bad?
because it resulted into riotous crowds and they had to cancel the game. They had to forfeit the
People
game.
were so drunk.
Because
I
people
could
were so
understand
drunk.
that.
Because people can't moderate themselves.
No,
and
they
having
can't.
10-cent beer meant I could two-fist it as
Yeah.
much as possible. But in 1974, 10-cent
Can you imagine
beer.
that for $1?
10-cent
You're getting
beer.
totally schnookered.
You wouldn't even
for
need $1 for goodness sake. I mean, good Lord.
Yeah.
It's 9 innings. So you got to think that they went.
Right. Well, you got to buy a
many.
hot dog too.
Well, that's
so.
true. You don't
Yeah,
want
at
to, you don't
some
want to
point.
do that on an empty stomach.
And hot dogs were like 50 cents.
Of
so,
course.
yeah.
Yeah. So you had to
Get a hot
you had
dog
the
and
money,
like
though,
6
still.
beers. You're all set
Yes,
for
good
$1.
Lord. Do your math better, please. 50-cent hot dog, 5 beers. At
5
10 cents.
beers.
5 beers.
That was a correction in real
Yes.
time. So that's
Exactly.
all good.
I'm not good
$1.10
at
per
that.
Please
math.
do your math. Yes. Perfect.
Sorry, for about $1.
For almost $1,
about
for
a
a
dollar.
little
You could
over $1,
yeah,
you could get a
you
hot
could
dog
get-
and
there you
6
go.
beers.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so my movies is my second topic for 1974.
Perfect. I love movies.
Any guesses on the top movie?
74, Jaws.
No, Jaws wasn't until 76.
Godfather
Just missed
2.
No.
No. Although
You-
I think
you-
they started shooting,
As soon as
shooting Godfather 2 in
maybe.
74.
Maybe they
No, I think
started-
I read that in
Okay.
my pop culture thing.
As soon as I tell you that this was the number one movie, you're going to say, are you shitting me?
Oh, no.
Oh, really?
$119 million.
Wow.
The Mel Brooks classic Blazing,
Blazing Saddles.
was the number
Okay.
one movie.
Sweet.
I believe it
love that
because Mark and his parents used to watch that together,
Oh, really?
Yes, I love that one.
which shocked the heck out
Yeah,
of me.
because
I
there's
had
there's
so
some
many
stuff in
racial
there
jokes
that's-
in it and sex jokes and
Yeah, I
Damn
was
right.
shocked.
yeah, I loved
Yes.
it. That was a good movie.
Shocked.
So the number two movie of the year was The Towering Inferno.
Oh, of course, disaster
I
movie.
love that
was
movie.
With
the
116.
culmination. That was the height of disaster
movies
movies.
because
Yeah.
also Earthquake came out that
Oh,
year,
yes.
and
Do you
that
re-
was
Wait.
like
Yeah.
how much? 79 million.
Yeah.
So
I think I've just figured out why I'm afraid of fire.
because of Towering,
Towering
Inferno,
Inferno
I think so.
you watched it when
at
you were
4
a kid.
years old.
I
Yeah, that
watched
would
that.
scar me too.
And I watched
When I was-
Poseidon Adventure.
Oh
boat
yeah,
going
totally.
upside
I
down.
remember the upside.
Yeah.
So when I was 8, I accidentally watched A Clockwork Orange and was
Oh, what are you
basically
thinking?
fucked up so bad after that. I would get so terrified. I would change the channel because it was on HBO and it was like
Right.
late at night, and my parents are in bed.
Of course.
And I was like, Clockwork Orange, what's this?
What is
and
that?
like I would get so freaked out because it was so violent. I would like turn the channel until I could like breathe and settle down again. Like,
Aw.
okay, now go back and let's watch more.
But it was so quirky
Oh my
too
God.
because
Oh
of
my
how
God,
the mind tricks.
And then when I watched it later on as an adult and
Right.
understood film and Stanley Kubrick and how he, like I watch
Symbolism.
it and I'm just like, it's brilliant. I mean,
Right.
it's such a
Yeah.
fantastic
But
film.
not for 8-year-olds.
Not for an 8-year-old. They do
Not
not
for 8-year-olds.
recommend. Yeah.
Funny thing.
At 8 years old, sneaking
My
down to
daughter
watch it. Yeah.
was watching over my I brought her to the television to watch Pirates of the Caribbean, where they turn into zombie skeletons when the
my
moon's
God.
out. So yeah,
that the
that
third
didn't
one?
go over well. No, that was the first one. The
Oh,
first
was
one
it?
is when they had the coins and they were cursed. It was
Okay.
the cursed gold.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
and they turned into
And she was
zombie
young
pirates.
and,
yeah,
like-
she was very young. She was probably
That freaked her out.
7 or 8.
Gotcha.
Yeah, she was young. Yeah, so that was probably not my best parenting advice.
The other big movie that year, Herbie Rides Again.
Oh, my favorite.
Oh,
Yep.
Herbie.
Then also they had Death Wish, Longest Yard, Benji.
Oh,
Benji,
yeah.
Benji did just a little bit better than Herbie Rides Again. That's Entertainment, The Conversation, which I don't know what that was, and then The Great Gatsby.
Yeah, The Great Gatsby. I saw that one because we had mentioned that before
Yeah,
as remakes in our trivia or 101s.
right,
when
in
we're going
the,
back and
in the
forth.
trivia. The Oscar movies that year, the nominations, hold on, I have it. It was the 46th Academy Awards in 1974. So these were
74,
movies from
46, wow.
1973
Yeah,
Right.
that in 1974 got
nominated.
any guesses on this? The best actor category could have been any one of these people. It was Jack Lemmon, Marlon Brando, Jack Nicholson, Al Pacino, and Robert Redford. Any
Wow.
one of them could have won the Oscar for
Yeah,
best actor.
right.
That is like a tough group.
That
So-
really is.
Wow.
But the winner was Jack Lemmon for Save the
Oh,
Tiger,
wow.
which
Oh,
I never
wow.
saw.
What
I
is
never
that?
saw that one.
I never saw it. But yeah, Brando was up for Last Tango in Paris, Jack
Yeah.
Nicholson, The Last Detail, Al Pacino for Serpico,
Serpico. I
and
knew that one.
Robert Redford for The Sting.
Oh, okay.
So, supporting actors, John Houseman, Randy Quaid for The Last Detail.
Oh, wow.
Wow, how he had to be
He must have been a
super
baby.
young. Seriously, was he a
Yes,
child?
right? Yeah.
He had to
Right.
have been.
Child acting.
But the
He's
winner
older
was
than you think.
the winner was John Houseman for The Paper Chase that year. For best supporting for actress, Glenda Jackson won for A Touch of Class, which I don't know, but also nominated Ellen Burstyn, Marsha Mason, Barbara Streisand for The Way We Were, and Joanne Woodward for Summer Wishes, Winter Dreams.
Right.
Before
So
she
Randy
fell
Quaid
off
is
the boat.
75. by
He's
the way.
75 now.
Yeah,
Okay.
so,
Oh, wow.
he wouldn't have been too much of a baby, but he would have been in his 20s
So
or 30s.
he's
probably.
20
Yeah,
years
he would have
older
been-
than us.
Yeah.
So he would have been like 20.
20
in his
something.
20s.
Yeah, 20
Late
something.
20s, yeah.
Cray.
So Best Actress in a Supporting Role went to Tatum O'Neal for Paper Moon.
I was going to say that.
Yep, and she was at that time the youngest actress to win. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Tatum O'Neal. So, and then the big movies that year were, I'm scrolling, getting to them. The Sting was on there. Oh yeah, because The Sting won for Best Picture.
Right.
So Sting, American Graffiti,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Cries and Whispers. I don't know that. The Exorcist. The
Yes.
Exorcist was surprisingly on the list several times for different categories, especially
Really?
in the effects and makeup and
Yes.
costumes.
That came out
stuff.
in 73.
Yes.
Okay.
And then A Touch of Class was the other one for Best Picture, but The Sting won for
Wow.
yeah. Also, George Lucas did get a nomination for Best Director for American Graffiti. So
Nice.
yeah,
And that was pre-Star Wars. Is that correct?
correct. Because Harrison Ford was in American Graffiti, and then he cast him in
Yes,
Star
gotcha.
Wars as Han Solo
Gotcha.
because of his performance in American Graffiti, which is very small. He's not like the leading man.
Right.
He had a very small role in American Graffiti.
Yeah, he was
So-
one of
Yeah,
the
oh,
drivers.
interesting.
Yep. Yeah, he was out cruising.
Yeah, and that's all it
And
was.
driving
Super.
and cruising. Yep. Okay, food news.
Sweet.
What do we got in food
Food
news?
news. I
Food
thought
news.
I
Food
would
news.
share some prices with you.
Ooh.
Oh, it's 74
And
prices.
See,
Oh,
yeah,
this ought to be good.
see how things have
Jesus.
changed.
Oh my goodness, this ought to be good.
So I went grocery shopping today and I noticed my eggs were like $2.83.
Yes.
Remember when they
They
were
were
$12?
78 cents
Oh my God.
in
For a
1974.
dozen, not just
78 cents
individually.
for a dozen.
78 cents.
My goodness.
Bread
You can't
was
even get a Cadbury cream egg for
No.
78 cents.
Oh,
Not
no,
at all.
you can't get anything.
No.
Yeah.
Bread was 35 cents per loaf. I don't really buy bread, but I'm thinking like the last time I did is probably like 3 something. Does that sound right?
Something.
Yeah. Yeah, like
3, 4,
380,
depending upon what
something
you
like that.
got.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Now, here's the kicker.
Uh-oh.
Bacon, $1.32 a pound.
Oh,
How much is it now?
nice. It's like
I
$12,
think
$13. Isn't
Oh,
it?
no
Isn't it? I'm
way.
joking.
No.
I'm joking. I have no clue.
Too high,
I think
too
it's
low?
like 4 or 5, but it was up to like $8 here
Really?
Wow.
in the bad times.
And you guys are in the
Wow,
bacon
bad times
country.
when
We're in the bacon country.
yeah,
but you
when
know what?
pigs
I bet
weren't,
we're not.
around.
We're in cattle country. I bet we're not
Oh,
in
that's
pig
Yeah, I don't
true.
think
So
it's
country.
bacon
Yes.
might not
Yes.
be.
So bacon's still a thing. Milk was $1.57 a gallon. I think maybe it's doubled.
I want to say it's
Since then?
yeah, like 3 something
3
a
something.
gallon, 3.50. If you go to a
So-
convenience store or gas station, they charge you $5. But
Right, exactly.
At the store, I think it's like 3.50 ish.
That's a
So
good call.
all in
Yeah.
all, like 50 years, and we've gone up like 1.5-ish times. That doesn't
Right.
seem too bad.
That
to
does,
me.
yeah, it doesn't seem too bad on milk. That seems like
Yeah,
milk was quite
like your
pricey in
basic.
1974.
Right. I
Like-
wonder what was
Yeah, of
going on.
course.
Yeah.
Dig into that.
Wow. Yeah, there should be
okay.
a show about that.
Yeah, there should be a show
You
about
should have
that.
a podcast that does that. Yeah.
Right.
That dives into past times and
Exactly.
So some
The
things,
defect in this one is the bleach.
it's
Sorry, my Napoleon
some
Dynamite milk.
things that we used to have for dinner and stuff. And reading this list, I was like, "This is my family." Hi, Mom.
really 74.
Beef stroganoff,
Oh, right on
Yep.
the table.
Beef
Yeah,
stroganoff.
right.
Yep.
liver and onions. My mom fixed for my dad every once in a while.
My
And
Did
mom
that
you
and
eat
dad
those?
ate
Did
liver
you-
and
would you
onions.
eat
I would
that?
never eat it.
I don't think
that
I
smell
could.
is in
Oh my God, that smell.
nostrils. You can taste
It's
it, right?
distinct,
Oh my
right?
God.
Do you,
Yes, that
okay,
smell.
when you have those types of
Oh.
memories, are you smelling it now? Like you
Yes.
kind
Oh
of
my
know.
God. And
Totally.
It's, like,
It's so weird that there's certain
it's
things
in
like
my
that.
throat. Ugh.
Sauerkraut does that
Yep.
to me. I just
my
like,
my
oh
sister used to
God.
fry tofu, and that smell
Had that
also
same-
is just oh my
Good,
God,
good God.
nauseating.
Liver and onions. Woof.
Liver and onions. Yep.
Liver
my
and
mom and dad
onions.
used to have that. They would have their special dinner when they would
Special-
have that
yeah.
because me and my sister were definitely eating something else.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
but what
that
would you
was
be able
my
to
dad's.
do? Did you make your own?
No,
or-
my mom would make us something different.
like
Oh, yeah.
God,
Mac
I
and
don't
cheese or
remember.
something,
it didn't
or
matter
just-
because the smell was
That's
so
true.
overwhelming.
It wouldn't
Oh,
matter
it
what
did,
you were
yeah.
eating.
It masked. I don't remember what we
masked
ate.
everything.
So you might
I
as
just
well have
know
eaten it outside.
I just know it wasn't liver and onions.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. No, I had to eat what was put on the table. I didn't get a choice. I was an only child, so there wasn't. You didn't get to
Well,
play
your
that
mom was
game.
busy as a hooker, so
Well, that's
I mean,
true. So she didn't have time to cook. Yeah,
you got what you got.
I whatever I found on the ground or in
Mom
the
was out
refrigerator.
making a dime.
I was. That's what got me independent. Is I made food for myself. So yes, I did my own laundry too, and made my own bed. Yeah,
He was only 4.
vacuumed and cleaned. Yeah, at 4 you had to, or you didn't eat.
Did you guys ever have American chop suey?
No.
No, I didn't know there was
I
a
hear about
thing.
it, and it was one of the more popular things. I never had it. I don't
American
even know
chop
what
suey.
it is.
You don't know what the recipe was?
No.
Oh, I'm sure we can find it on the
I
internet.
am doing that right
On the
now.
Okay, do
Chop
that.
suey, huh?
American chop suey.
For snacks, did you guys? This was a huge snack in my house: stuffed celery, and it was either
Oh.
stuffed
Peanut
with
butter
cream
or cream
cheese
cheese.
or peanut butter.
Yeah.
And you could have ants on a log, or you
Yep,
put,
where you put the raisins on it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
that's
that
gross.
from Channel 20.
That just sounds
Yep,
gross.
that was 1974. Granola became mainstream, and I'm telling you, reading this list, I was having flashbacks like you wouldn't believe. I remember the day my mother tried to make us eat homemade granola,
Oh.
and
Ah,
we thought it was the most disgusting thing.
Right.
And now, I mean,
It's
now
like
I
slop.
love it.
you might as
But
well.
I remember
Yeah, the
she-
power bars are now
Yeah.
DIY.
She put wheat germ in it, and I think that it was the smell of that and the fact that it was called germ
Yes.
that we didn't want to eat
It
it.
turned you.
That's like me and sour cream.
You
If
can't do it because it's called.
If it was
just
called white creamy floof, yeah,
Yes.
then
white
you'd be
creamy
fine.
floof,
White
I would.
creamy
I have no
floof.
problem, but it's called sour
It's
cream.
called sour
Germs
cream.
and cream, sour cream.
That's
See,
so bad.
now Joanne can relate.
Yes.
She gets
Amazing.
it.
There you
I-
go.
I
Now
The
get
she
tie-in.
gets it.
It's all about that.
And for entertaining, fondue
Oh,
was
yeah.
the
Oh
thing.
my God, absolutely.
Yes.
Have you
Love
guys
a
been
good
to Melting
fondue.
Pot?
No,
I
I can't get myself to do that.
Melting
What?
Pot.
Yeah.
The Melting
Dave,
Pot?
I'm shocked.
Yeah, only because, okay, so it's a giant pot, which you don't know where it came from. You don't know if they used the cheese from the last people that were there.
Oh, I'm
You
sure
don't know
they
if-
cleaned it.
When
This-
they
this-
cut everything
This
up.
sounds
No,
like
I'm
Lisa
just saying,
talking.
It's
This
kind
No,
of that,
okay.
but you almost,
No.
you don't know.
Sorry, Lisa.
It's true, but
It's not a
she
big
does have food
pot.
things.
It's not a big pot.
It's not. It's not like a fountain in the middle of the
No,
restaurant
no,
and everybody
no,
just
no,
walks up with
no.
their stuff
Yeah,
and
with their
sticks
stick.
it in.
No.
Yes.
No, everybody, you have your own table and you have like a flat
Your own
grill.
Uh-huh.
And then
Oh,
the
that's probably why
pot-
we don't do it, is because you have to cook your own crap at a
Oh,
restaurant.
you do have to cook.
Yeah, so that's kind
you
of
do.
take the
Yeah.
point of not going to a
Oh,
restaurant. is
but
to
it's
not
so
cook.
amazing.
Is it?
Oh.
I
I
don't
think
know.
years ago, like when my wife and I got married, one of our wedding presents, someone gave us like a gift card for Melting Pot.
Yeah.
And we never went.
Oh,
So-
you just let it go.
Wow.
Well, there's not one near us.
I hope that
Or-
person
Oh,
isn't
true.
listening right now. That gave
Oh,
you
I'm
that.
sure they're not. I'm sure they're not.
Okay, so do you want to hear the recipe for
Yes.
American chop suey?
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
do.
It is
Yes.
basically beefaroni. It's macaroni and
Oh,
cheese, or it's
bizarre.
macaroni, cheese, beef, ground beef, and a savory tomato-based sauce.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's
That's
chili mac.
American.
it started.
Yeah,
oh no,
like-
no! Chili mac's completely different because
What?
there's no chili and beans in this. Like, it's not a chili seasoning with beans in it. It's totally
Oh.
different than the chili mac,
Okay.
because chili mac is basically the macaroni and cheese with chili added into it. So the chili part,
Oh.
it's a little different. Yes, it is kind of the same ingredients, except the chili seasoning isn't in this one.
Gotcha.
So basically,
Interesting.
I'm sure this was on a budget because it started in New
Yeah.
England and it moved through the other parts of the U.S.
I gotcha.
So it's basically
So
American goulash
interesting.
is what it's saying here, which you could put anything
American
in a goulash.
goulash.
Yeah, I
What?
mean,
Like,
geez, you
what's-
can put anything in it. Oh, macaroni.
What's regular chop suey?
Oh, I don't even know.
I don't know either. Did you have any more, Joanne? Any
No,
food
that's
stuff?
enough.
That was it? Okay.
That's enough. Yes. Yeah, so we're getting to those points.
Right.
Chop
Whether
suey
I
is
can
completely different.
Yeah.
It's a dish
It's
of
like
meat
vegetable.
and eggs stir fried with
Yeah.
bean sprouts, cabbage, and celery. So it's not
Yeah.
even close. Why do you even call
That's
it
what I
chop
was-
suey? That's like
don't
Because it's
know.
American chop suey.
That's
because we're
true.
idiots.
That's what I was
Well,
thinking.
we're
like,
Americans.
we're appropriating
Maybe
something
it
that's
was
named
like-
that way. It's not even
like
close.
maybe it was spaghetti with carrots, something like the American version of the Chinese vegetables, or so, you know.
Yeah, I guess. I don't
You
know.
learn something new every day, kids.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Has the tornado passed yet?
Oh, yeah. Update.
The lightning just got really bad.
Oh, no.
That's just
And we're not hearing it over the microphone. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
surprised.
I was surprised because there was a huge thunder a minute ago.
Oh, wow.
I'll have to go back and listen to that.
Huge thunder.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, you can
Thunder.
dial it up. Dial it up a little.
Oh, can you hear that?
Yes. No, I didn't hear
That's
that.
it.
listen.
That's it.
Wait, everybody
Let's
listen.
listen.
Everybody listen.
I think that's my air conditioner.
Yeah, I
Right
think it
now,
might be.
that was a big rumble. That was like,
Oh, I didn't hear it.
No, we
So,
didn't hear
Anyway.
anything.
and lightning. Okay.
No. Oh,
That
the
was
lightning
close.
we aren't going to hear. Just to
No,
let
you're
you
not gonna
know.
hear that.
We're not going to hear
Unless
that.
it hits my trees.
That's
Right.
true. That's true.
Yeah,
And
you hear
you'll
the
hear me
crackle.
screaming.
Okay, Dave, let's go to Wanted Dead or Alive.
Wanted Dead or Alive,
We-
our
we
new
renamed
segment
Born and
of
Gone
Born and Gone.
to
Wanted Dead or Alive.
Wanted
Basically,
Dead or
it's
Alive.
people who
I
lived
didn't know that.
and then people who died. So our born in 74s were Derek Jeter,
Oh, okay.
Nelly,
Yeah.
Alanis Morissette, Amy Adams,
Okay.
Jenna Fisher, Leonardo DiCaprio, which I seem to think always makes an appearance in our show.
Exactly.
course.
Right?
he
At
does.
some point, Leonardo
an
DiCaprio
icon.
is now just.
Remember when we had that Dave Batista era?
Yes,
also?
it was
Yeah.
always a Dave Batista
There was
thing.
something
This
Dave
is it's
Batista.
now the
Now it's
season
Leo.
3.
We've
It's
stepped
Leonardo
up.
DiCaprio.
We've stepped up to Oscar.
Well, you
winners,
kind of
so.
have to. I mean,
Yeah.
we got to evolve.
Has he won an Oscar?
Leonardo or
Yeah, Leonardo
Batista?
No, I know Batista has not won an Oscar. Did you see that
I
crappy
think
movie
he-
he just did on Prime
It was not that good.
Oh my God, that movie was
that the
terrible.
one with
with
yeah.
Momoa?
Yeah, Momoa, Jason Momoa.
Yeah, Jason Momoa.
Jason Samoan?
Yeah. Oh
I
my
think
God, what a piece
Leonardo
of shit
just
that
won,
movie was.
right?
It was not very good.
Did he?
I think
Has-
he
has
just
he been
won for the
snubbed?
Bear movie.
Yeah, the Revelant.
Oh,
That was
Yeah,
another
right.
correction. The Departed was
The
the one we were
Departed.
trying
Yes,
to
the
come up
one with the
with.
rat and
With
he was in the
he was a
mob.
police
Yes,
informant.
Yes, the Departed.
Yes, and they
Yeah.
tried to get him.
That was
Yeah.
the Departed.
That was the Departed.
Yep.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. for our racing fans. Christian Bale, Sarah Paulson, Steve-O.
Steve-O.
You gotta love that.
From Jackass.
Yep. Ava,
Classic. He's an icon.
He's an icon, right? He might. We should have moved him up.
We
I
should
mean, come on.
That should have been in the icon
Right.
segment.
Eva Mendez, Hilary Swank, Jimmy Fallon, Joaquin Phoenix, Little Kim, Seth
Kim.
Green. And then I had a trifecta here. If you can't guess who the trifectas are a part of, these three are put together. Lark Voorhees, Mark Paul Gosselaar, and Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
From Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell, all three.
Saved
So
by
that was
the
kind of
Bell.
cool.
Yep.
Yeah. There we go.
Cool.
And then I have
So who died?
Yeah, so
Who
I have a
died?
bit somber. Yeah, so we had a lot of people that left us that are very famous. Agnes Moorehead, who was the Bewitched mom,
Yeah.
the mom from Bewitched. Cass Elliot, Mama Cass.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, Mama Cass.
Yes, from the
Choked on her own
Mamas and
sandwich.
Papas. Mamas and Papas.
Choked
That
on
was the
a
thing.
ham sandwich.
Yeah. Ed Sullivan, Oscar Schindler.
Okay.
And yes,
Schindler's List.
it was him. Yes. Jack Benny and
Jack
Klein,
Benny.
the fashion. We were talking about the dress.
Mhm.
Anne Klein started her
Anne
fashion.
Klein,
And that's still today. So that's a big one. Bud Abbott from Abbott and Costello,
Oh, yeah.
comedy pair.
Classic.
Tex Ritter, the country singer,
Well, I'm getting really sad now.
and Edward
Right.
Platt,
know.
the
Edward
chief. He
Platt.
played the chief in Get Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do have a couple of notary ones here that I want to talk about. Tim Horton.
Uh-huh.
He passed in 74. He was the Canadian ice hockey player for the Toronto Maple Leafs and
Yep.
winning 4 Stanley Cups.
And has
He
a ton of
also
gas
started
stations.
the entire, they're restaurants. They're not
Yeah.
just gas stations.
Yeah.
And they started in 1964. They originally focused on hamburgers and transitioned to donuts and coffee. They became the largest Canadian quick service chain.
Yep.
And as of 2023, have 5,700 stores across
Yep.
14 countries.
Wow.
I hear they have really great bear claws too.
You do?
I've
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
that. about Gordon's.
And to note, Stan
And their coffee.
Mikita was the makeup one in Wayne's
In
World,
Wayne's
which
World,
was what
Stan
they
Mikita was
kind
the
of put this
knockoff of,
against.
the Tim
right,
Hortons.
which
Yeah.
I loved. I thought that was so cool
Yeah.
that they did that. And the Crullers were at the Stan Mikitas.
Right.
Yep. We also lost Duke Ellington,
Oh.
an American jazz
Yep.
band leader,
That's great.
composer, and pianist. Take the A Train, and it doesn't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. He left the impact on the American music, had a job in his youth selling peanuts at baseball games. Always thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And he started the piano at 7 and composed over 1,000 songs.
That's crazy.
That is kind of crazy. You almost have to think, if you're that musically inclined, what you can come up with, and you come up with that. Like that's like, oh my gosh! Like I don't think I've had 1,000 ideas.
So I used to be a traveling musician and doing that whole thing. And I went back at one point and counted how many songs I had written.
And came up with?
And all on my
2,000.
own. No.
Oh,
it was like 50 songs.
Oh, well, that's impressive. So, I would have to say, creatively speaking, is very amazing.
Yeah. So there were all, different songs, different ideas, different. And it was, I had written like 50 songs and I was like, oh, wow. Okay. I did something okay.
You were prolific.
Right.
Yeah. What was that?
You were prolific.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right?
I thought you said I was on Ozempic. I was like, what?
Well, how do you know?
Because you're on Ozempic.
You're on Ozempic.
Gets
That's
the
how you
creative
do
juices going. It gets you
Come
writing.
on. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
50 whole songs.
50 songs.
And Charles Lindbergh. Now, Charles Lindbergh is famously known for his first solo nonstop transatlantic flight, which went from our East Coast to England.
Yep.
Or France. It was France. Now, that's the big thing. He got his start being a daredevil stunt pilot and was doing barnstorming through the American heartland.
That's crazy.
And that's how he got so good at flying. And then also was doing a lot of innovations in flight. But he wasn't the first of others that had made that crossing, because other people had done it in dirigibles and also in multiple stages, like they would land somewhere.
Yeah.
But his was completely nonstop
and
and solo. So he did it all alone. Now, he did also help the seeds for the space program, where he was working with Robert Goddard, who was the father of modern rocketry, and advanced those with his expertise in flight. But that's not all he did. He was so mechanically inclined that he also worked with French surgeon Alex Carrel and worked on what was called a perfusion pump. And that led to the first artificial heart. And to think that he had his hands in those types of things being what he is, the overlaps are amazing.
Right. And everybody just thinks like, oh, he's the guy that flew from.
Oh, he flew. Yeah, he's a good flyer. Yeah. And and his baby was kidnapped, because that was also the Lambert baby.
Exactly.
But and then that type of famous thing. But he has when you're innovative like that, the creativeness of part like that is just amazing to me, to think that there are people that can overlap like that. And wasn't there a movie? No, you know what? That was The Aviator, and that was Leonardo DiCaprio.
That was Leonardo DiCaprio.
It was Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh, okay.
Right, exactly.
Amazing.
We'll try to get through an episode without saying Leo DiCaprio.
No, I don't think we can. We're in the 70s.
You know what? And next week, the Oscars are this Sunday, so next week we're going to be talking about the Oscars, and he's nominated, and
so
we will
bring
him
up
again.
Yes.
Okay.
Dang it.
Next week will not be a Leo free week.
Sorry if you don't
after.
Like Leo DiCaprio. Then.
Exactly, because we love him. Oh my God,
obviously.
We love Leo.
Well, we've moved from Batista to
right.
I didn't like him.
Yeah.
Originally, from what?
When he was like a
what
kid,
was he?
Kid actor on Growing Pains?
In Titanic.
Oh, in Titanic.
I was not a fan of him or her or Titanic. We'll discuss it in 1997.
Love. Was it Love?
Yeah, 1997. We'll discuss Titanic.
It was Love. You hated
the
Love.
sinking
That's
of
what
Titanic.
You hated Love. That was all it was.
All right, Dave, you said you had some trivia questions that were before and after.
Yeah, so the feature is before and after.
Okay.
You need to actually figure out if this item was either created or invented before or after 1974. Okay. Now, Pop Rocks was an example of
after.
1974.
After.
No, it's an example.
That was actually
it was on 1974.
Wow.
Okay.
I thought that was early 80s. Okay.
You would think,
before,
right?
Before, after, or in?
No, but this one's just before and after now. I was just giving you an example of 74 was Pop Rocks. So kind of baselining it for you there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
Reference.
here we go. Bubblicious Bubblegum. Before or after?
After.
It is after.
Cool.
1977.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Here we go. Marshmallow Peeps.
After.
Before.
It is before 1954. I was like, 1954? Really? Some of these are just like, it's kind of weird. Okay. This one's kind of got a crux in it. Sugar-free Jell-O.
After.
It is after 1984. The original like a regular Jell-O.
Mm-hmm.
1897.
Wow.
Right? So weird.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Okay, this was an invention, the Lolo ball. And I'll explain what it is.
Please do.
It
Yeah,
is
like-
a rubber ball locked in a plastic platform. It's a toy, and it kind of looked like Saturn. And what you would do is you would bounce on it like a pogo stick.
Okay.
Before or after 1974?
Before.
Before.
It is before 1969. But you know why? Because we
Because
didn't
it's
care about
stupid.
child safety when we created toys. Obviously, we did not. There were no straps, strings. It didn't attach to your foot. You had to squeeze the ball while you were
Right,
standing
sit-
on it.
yeah,
and
and-
you had to freaking get on this thing. And it was just a rubber
Bounce.
ball.
Yeah.
So, yeah, think precursor
fun.
to the Segway.
Yeah.
Where it's just, there's no controls at all. It's just bouncing around. Okay. The first video game console.
Before. We talked
Yeah,
about that.
before.
It was-
We know. No, console.
The console itself.
So
after.
the Odyssey wasn't before
The
then?
Magnavox Odyssey was the first
Yeah.
at 72.
Yep.
So it was
Oh.
before.
Yeah, I'm crushing this.
Yeah.
Watch, I'll get the next
Okay.
one wrong. Or is there a next one?
I got at least another 8.
Oh my God.
How are we good?
Let's do just like another 3.
Okay.
Pick the 3 best.
Cup noodles.
After.
Before.
It is before 1973. This was weird because I thought it was called Cup O noodles.
Yeah.
Am I not thinking that right?
Is Cup of Noodles something different?
No, I looked
they
at the
might have
thing.
Rebranded.
No,
I
well, the
think
name.
in the UK it's called cup noodles.
Yeah, and I was
Huh.
looking at the pictures
thought
they
it was
had of it,
Cup-O
and it was
noodles.
just cup noodles.
I thought
And
it was
I went,
Cup of Noodles.
Weird.
It's one of those Mandela effects.
Exactly,
I mean,
exactly.
It's much better than like the old pizza in a cup guy.
Right. Okay, Big Mac.
Before.
After.
It is before Mr. Perfect.
man.
1968. Just a couple more.
Yeah, give me like 2 more.
Orville Redenbacher popcorn.
Before.
After.
It is before 1970.
Yep.
And Slurpees.
Ooh. I'm going to go after.
It's before 1967, which I thought was kind of
Really,
weird.
I suck at this.
Yeah.
I think I only got 2 wrong.
Yeah, you did. That was
Yeah,
pretty good.
you're doing great.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Nice. I had one. It was blue M&Ms, which I thought was an interesting
Oh,
one.
after.
Do you remember
After?
that one? Yeah, 1995. They held a contest to pick the new color from pink, purple, or blue.
And it was
I
And
didn't
blue
vote for
won,
blue.
if you didn't know. And it took 10 million votes to come up with blue.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many votes was it for the Wizards?
The Wizards, 7.
2.
I think it was 7.
people
It was
voted on
rigged.
Yes, it was total of 7.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Washington Wizards not being
Washington Wizards.
the Washington Bullets. anymore.
Definitely, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Cool.
Okay, do you have one more?
Oh my God. Do we have one more? Of course I do.
Okay, one more.
Goldfish crackers.
Ooh.
After.
Before.
Joanne, you have a vote? Before or after
After.
19?
After.
It's before.
Yes.
But the before was a little weird. 1962.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes. I was like, how marketable would that have been in
In
62?
1962,
I don't know.
goldfish. I don't know. Kids will eat anything.
That's true too. But
Yeah.
But the
were they
whole,
buying?
like,
Were kids
snacky
buying?
movement.
I'm sorry. Were parents buying that for kids to just have them in the
That's-
car and have them
No.
lose them
No,
underneath
I
the
think
seats
just
all
over
the time?
years, that's
It's just how
become-
it
That's
came
how it's
about.
been,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so
Okay.
too. You're right.
All right.
Crazy.
Okay, are we ready to get out of this decade? Were we going to spin?
Oh yes. Oh
Please,
Jesus. See, you
please.
should have had me bring that
Oh,
up early because now I'm still
should've had-
behind.
I know, because now Dave's
I
got
always
to
get a little
it on his
behind.
phone and he's got to pull it up and open the app to spin the wheel
Yes,
app.
and then I got to turn my app,
and then
my
figure out
volume
what
up,
to-
and
okay, let's make sure. There we go. Oh, we're spinning.
ooh, 1999.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Nice.
I'm
Finally
excited
out of the
about
70s.
that.
So,
I'm
yes,
excited
for
for
Joanne.
99. Oh my God, so
1999.
much happening. The
Oh,
Y2K
God, I was
stuff.
working.
The
Yuck.
whole.
Oh, don't ruin it. Don't ruin
Okay,
it.
okay.
Yes, I
oh
might
my
have
gosh.
pop culture
Yeah, we
again.
might have some good stuff for next
99.
99.
Oosh.
I remember it very well. So
Yeah, it's easier to remember
Yes.
these days.
Yes,
Yeah.
sort of, but yes.
cool. All right, I'll see you guys next week.
Yep, definitely.
Super duper.
All right, bye.
TTL.
Bye.
If this episode took you back,
Or taught you something you should have learned in high school.
hit subscribe, leave us a rating, or drop a review.
It helps more than dial-up internet ever did.
See you next time.